I'm going to give an overview of the market dynamics for battery metals spot prices, including lithium and black mass, cobalt, nickel, and cathode active material as well. And I'll focus predominantly on what's been happening in the last 12 months in all of those markets, with the key factors impacting the supply demand as well as pricing. And I'll try to also give a kind of a snapshot of where the market is at the moment and where it's going for those particular commodities. For example, with lithium, we've seen a persistent oversupply in the market for quite a long time now, right? So, and at the same time, the growth in demand is being outpaced by supply, and that's been putting pressure on prices, and everyone is, asking the question, when is the market going to reach a turning point, and when we'll see a bit more, healthy supply demand and also pricing environment. On the other hand, in cobalt market, which was very much the same case as lithium is now last year, it's a very different story at the moment due to the export ban that the Democratic Republic of Congo introduced in February, which created a supply shock and real tightness in the market and a strong momentum in prices. However, this week the export ban lapses, and there is going to be a quota system for cobalt export out of DRC. So the key question is, are prices going to move even higher from already elevated levels that we have seen during the export ban period? And I'm also looking at the black mass market, where you see the dominance of China, which the Chinese footprint in the black mass market is very strong and is likely to be so, especially now that it's also liberating its rules around imports after lifting the import ban. And then Korea is closely behind China in terms of the capacity and volume of black mass as well as pricing. And then the question is, where are the European and the US, North American markets in black mass, right? They're also investing, but when we look at the pricing points, it's a very different story. And finally, I would like to also talk about cathode active material, which is the next step really in the battery value chain. And it's quite opaque. There's not a lot of information about the pricing, and this is where Platts took the next step to bring more transparency to this market, and we launched the assessment, calculated assessments for cathode active material this year for three dominant battery types: LFP, NMC 811, and 622, to expand even further our battery value coverage.